What's up guys, this is Daemien Hellgamer. I'm doing this intro of this video on his cell phone because he's goddamn poor after spending so much money on a dual stream PC setup. In this video I'm going to show you what I did, what is my setup. We're going to go through the equipment, the video connections, the audio connections, and how to configure your PCs for the audio and the video as well. I find that my setup is the most simplest setup that I found on the internet compared to other setups, and also is the cheapest setup ever. You have to keep in mind that buying all that material costs a lot of money, but compared to other setups that I saw, it's quite cheaper with also good audio quality. So with that, let's go in front of the computers and I'll show you my webcam and OBS, and also I'll talk about OBS a little bit in this video. What I've done, kind of complicated to explain, but once we've gone through it, it's going to be a lot more simple than you think. What up? Alright, I don't know if you guys can hear that, but you'll know why. Now I'm gonna mute my streaming speaker. Alright, let's start with the equipment you will need to buy for a dual stream PC. Alright, let's start with that. You will need obviously the Aver, well, two PCs, one for gaming, one for streaming. You will need the Aver. I have an Aver Media card. It's C985. It's PCI, so you plug it inside your streaming PC. You put this card inside your streaming PC. With this, I bought a HDMI splitter. I also bought a sound mixer board. I bought this microphone. And this microphone came with the scissor arm, shock mount, and the little puffy thing, but not the XLR cable. I had to buy the XLR cable and another audio cable that I'll show you. It's a 1/4 inch stereo cable that at the other end of the cable it's a 3.5 millimeter, which is the standard jack for MP3s, phones and stuff like that. So now I'm gonna move my microphone and my camera to show you the whole video setup, and then I'll show you the whole audio setup, which is a little bit more complicated. But at the end of this, you'll see that it's not as complicated as a lot of people make it sound on the internet, with all the knowledge that I gathered left and right from forums, YouTube, and a lot of other places. I find that my setup is really simple and doesn't cost that much. I'll put all the links of all the things that I bought in the description down below. I bought everything on Amazon, and I'll also put the price of it so you can manage your budget in consequence of it. Alright, so let's do this. Let's go in the back. Let's go in the back. Let's go in the back. Let's take that camera. Alright. See this? That's the HDMI splitter. It's so fucking simple. So that HDMI, it comes from my gaming PC, from my video card. It goes in the HDMI splitter, and it goes out to the input of the Aver Media card inside my streaming PC. This one goes in. This one is plugged into my screen. It's going out to the input of my screen, and this is just the AC plug, because it needs to have electricity to work. That's it for the video setup of it. Now let's go to the complicated side of it. Alright. Complicated. Not that much, actually. You'll see it's not that complicated. Before we start, let's put some ground knowledge. Behind your PC, you have what you're supposed to have if you don't change your motherboard, but if you have a good gaming PC, you're supposed to have a green output for your speakers. Normally this is where you're going to plug your speakers, okay? So remember this, you're going to have a green output behind your PC, it's attached to your motherboard. We will need that green output. The green is an output, and just for information, the pink is an input. Pink for microphone, green for speaker. Sound coming out by the green output to your speakers. Sound coming in from the microphone, from your mouse to your microphone to inside your PC. Simple enough. Let's just remember the green output, green speaker output, alright? Before I move on, in my setup, I have actual speakers that are plugged inside my gaming PC, okay? So I'm gonna show you a little something that is really crucial for the sake of this video. I'm gonna show you a little something, I don't want you to be confused. If you see that in the video, you'll remember, he said that earlier. Alright, let's move the camera. I want to show you this here. See, these are my speakers. And my speaker have a headphone output. Alright, you don't see it, maybe you see it a little bit, but yeah, they have headphone outputs. Alright, so usually this cable, I'll show you what is this cable soon. This cable should be plugged in the back of your computer in the green speaker output. So right now I want you to see these speakers as an extension cord, of that audio cable, alright? Because it's basically the same thing when you come to think about it. This is like the green speaker output, because it is a speaker output. It's like the green speaker output of the back of my computer from my motherboard. But instead of being plugged in my motherboard, it's just plug in my speakers. Why am I doing this? For two reasons. This audio cable is only 3 feet long. It doesn't go from my soundboard to behind my computer, my gaming computer. So I was lucky enough that this speaker had this headphone setup. Also, when I want to listen to a movie with my wife, when I want to listen to stuff with my friends, I can just unplug this and the sound will come out of this, because this is my default audio from my gaming PC. Alright, now let's go with the actual setup. I don't know why I put my camera there. Let's go with the actual setup. I'm gonna move my camera, sorry. So let's say this is plugged in the back of your computer in the green output, in the green speaker output, alright? This cable, 3.5mm jack in the back of your computer, will go into this soundboard. Alright, I'm gonna show you the soundboard. It's a Behringer. This is the model, and it's USB. There's a really good reason for it to be USB. I'll explain it to you a little bit later. So this cable, plug it in the back of your gaming PC in the green speaker output. So the sound comes out through this cable inside with these 1/4-inch jack cable, well, audio cable, and in stereo. So there's two, black and red, for better audio quality. From your gaming PC through that cable inside this soundboard mixer. Alright, simple enough. That here is the XLR cable that is plugged to the microphone. Okay, so my streaming microphone is plugged into the board. Now the USB, that's the USB plug, that's the power plug, that's the USB plug, is going inside inside my streaming PC. That black box that we barely see here. That's my streaming PC. Believe me, guys, that is it. That is it. At the end of the video, at the end of this video, I'll show you how that board works. It's fairly simple. Anybody can do it. Just need to play a little bit with it. But if you plug your things like this, it will work. I swear to God, it will work. Okay, I promise you, it will. It will work. Once you've done that, that's it. You know, that's it. That's it for the audio cable management and all that kind of stuff. Now we have to go inside our PCs. Okay? And I'm gonna start with my gaming PC. Okay, so now I'm gonna go and show you my gaming PC. This is my gaming PC. Okay? Gaming PC. It's in French. But bear with me. It's simple, alright? Simple. You go to the Playback, you know, usually close from the beginning. Right click, Playback devices. This window pops in. Playback, first tab is Playback. You will have your speakers, like the one that I've showed you on my desk. The speakers. Or for you, it's gonna be the actual cable plug in the back of your gaming PC. The green output speaker is gonna be like this. It's gonna be that. Something's gonna be plugged in it. Your computer will know, and you will see this. You want to make it your default speakers, so you're gonna see that, you know, green check here. Don't care about the rest. It's all about this in the Playback tab. Now let's go to the Recording tab. You'll need to find your stereo mix or stereo mixer or mixer stereo, whatever it's called in English. Usually it's just not activated, so you right click. You want to see your deactivated peripheral. It's gonna be gray like this with that little arrow. You right click, you activate it, and it's gonna be green. It's gonna turn like this, and you want to make this your default device for your Playback tab. And this is where my Razer Kraken USB headphone with microphone comes into play. This is plugged into my gaming PC. Okay, this is plugged in my gaming PC. I see it here. You right click and you make this as your default communication device. That way I use that microphone to talk to everybody on my gaming PC, everybody in my games. I use my gaming PC, well, I put Skype, Discord, TeamSpeak on my gaming PC, so I can hear my friends in my earphones here, and I can talk to them with this microphone. Now, to be able to hear people inside my headset, that's why you have to make this as a default device. Alright, because remember, it's coming out of my speakers to go to my board. But to be able to make it go out, to make the audio go out also to my Razer Kraken or any other headphones that you have, you need to have this stereo mix as default. After that, you right click on it. To be able to hear the sound in your Razer Kraken or whatever headphone you're using, you need to right click on this, go to Properties, to the second tab, which is Listen, and you want to be able to listen to this peripheral. So check here, and you choose the headphones you have. Mine is Razer Kraken, so I want to be able to hear everything from my gaming PC in my Razer Kraken. Here you go. Simple as that. So now the sound of my gaming PC is going out by two ways. First one through the speakers, from the green output speaker from behind the computer, which is speaker and Playback device, and into recordings. It also comes out in these headphones by the Listen tab and the thing we just did. Alright? So that's for the gaming PC. Now let's go take a look at the streaming PC. Sorry guys, a little bit tired, but we're gonna make it through. Streaming PC? Streaming PC, alright. Ah, this time it's in English. Alright, don't want that. I just want to use this. So once again, volume icon, right click, playback devices. So what you want to do is, remember earlier when I start, near the beginning of that video, I don't know if you guys were able to hear it, but you guys might have been able to hear my voice coming out of this actual speaker. It's a monitor, it's a TV, but I use the speaker of that TV. So we just call it Samsung 4 speakers. It can be the speakers that I have for my gaming PC. It can be speakers of the Razer Kraken that is actually hooked up, that is actually plugged inside my my streaming PC. It doesn't matter. It have to be speakers. All right. Period. Not that. That's the mixer board. All right. It's I know it's part of the speakers, but not that. That it will not work. You need actual speakers. Like I said, headphones or TV or monitor that have speakers. Doesn't matter. It needs speakers. So for me in Samsung 4, I'm gonna call it Samsung 4 speaker. Make it default. That's why we need default. Green check. Now for the recording tab. In the recording tab, you will find the USB audio codec, which is the Behringer mixer soundboard that I have. And the reason of why we're gonna check this, make this as our default device in recordings, is because we want the audio of the board to come out of your streaming PC speakers. For me, it's Samsung 4 speakers. How do we do that? It's fairly simple. We just did it. Right click, properties, listen. I want to listen to this device, and I want the sound of this device to come out of my Samsung 4 speakers, or your speakers, or any speakers you have. It's, you know, it doesn't matter the speakers you have. So that way, remember, this is my gaming PC audio with my microphone audio. This is my sound mixer audio. Okay? So by listening to this device through the speakers, I put the streaming PC audio. If I play some music from VLC or from Mubat or from YouTube on my streaming PC, you will be able to hear it because of the playback. And now you can also hear my microphone and gaming PC because of what we just done with the USB audio codec, which is the sound mixer board. Listen to this device through the same speaker as the streaming PC. Bam. This is how you channel all the audio through one speaker. There's different ways to do it, but I find this is the most simplest way to have a good audio quality sound, and it's fairly simple. You don't need more cables going left and right from both PCs and stuff. It's fairly simple. Alright, this is, to me, with all the information that I gather on the internet, is the best way to make a dual stream PC setup. Now I know maybe your headphones that are connected to your gaming PC won't be USB. If it's not USB and it's 3.5mm, you want to, usually you're gonna have like the green one and the pink one. Green for speaker, pink for microphone. You will need a wire splitter like this. Alright, you will need a wire splitter like this. But you're gonna plug the green cable coming out of your headphone to one of these. Yep, to one of these, this one here. And the soundboard, you remember we had this audio cable coming out, well, from your soundboard to your gaming PC in the back in the green speaker output. You want to plug this in the second one here instead, and this will go behind your gaming PC in the green outlet, which is the speaker output. Alright, you'll need this if you don't have a USB type of headphone. The thing is, you won't be able to, no, you will be able to plug your microphone on your motherboard in the pink input, not output. The pink is an input, the green is an output. Alright, basic knowledge here. So you'll need this if you don't have USB. That's it. It will work, I swear to God. I have one, it worked for me, it will work for you too. Just I'd rather use my Razer Kraken than basic headphones. That is $2, $3 on Amazon. Once again, it's going to be at the bottom in the description of that video. Now for OBS. You go to the, remember for me it was Samsung 4 speaker, for you it's any type of speaker coming out of your streaming PC. OBS is obviously installed on my streaming PC. This is my second monitor of my streaming PC, but let's just focus on OBS right now, alright? I'm not going to talk about everything else, just focus on OBS. You go to audio tab, and remember I said Samsung 4 speaker is the speakers that all the sound is coming out of. So desktop audio device, I'm going to choose the Samsung 4 speaker. I don't need a microphone because remember that this microphone is hooked up to the board, to the sound mixer board, and the sound mixer board is coming out of the Samsung 4 speakers. So technically, if I unmute my TV, you can probably see the mute sound moving up and down. If I unmute this TV, you guys will be able to hear everything from my gaming PC and my microphone. So let's brace yourselves, I'll unmute it. So now I'm not sure if you can guys hear me, but I'm hearing myself in double. Well, actually I hear my voice coming out of the screen. So that's why I mute it. So I don't have to hear my gaming sound. I don't have to hear my awesome, super ultimate voice coming from that super ultimate microphone. Alright? There we go. I think I've covered everything. This is the simplest setup ever. I've tested it. I have no problem. It works perfectly fine for me. The only tiny little whiny bit problem that I have is if if on my stream I have complete silence. If on my stream I have complete silence, you may be able to hear a little kind of wind sound in the back, a little like, but it's really not loud. And in my headphones, I don't hear them in my headphones. I don't hear that sound in my headphones. On the stream you hear it though, but on my headphones I don't. And if I play music all the time on my stream, if I have the gaming audio on my stream from the from the games and everything, you won't hear that. You won't. Your viewers will only hear it if there's no sound at all on your stream. And if you want to remove that, from what I remember, it's a hum audio device, HUM. Make your research about that because I'm not 100% sure. But that will remove that little crackling sound that I was actually just talking about. And this, it's a little box, and this box will go between the connection of the gaming PC to your mixer. Alright, remember there's a cable from the green speaker output of your gaming PC to the 1/4 inch jack stereo of your mixer board. So between that you'll have a little box. Alright, so the audio cable from the gaming PC, you're gonna need a second audio cable from 3.5mm jack. Well, you need to take a look. It's probably the same audio cable or a simple cable from a 3.5 to a 3.5mm jack from your gaming PC to the hum box, and then from the hum box to your sound mixer board. Simple as that. If you want to remove that sound, as simple as that. From what I remember, it's around $20 to $30 on Amazon. I'll try to put it in the description down below. So like I said, thank you very much for watching this video. Leave a comment, put a thumbs up if you like it, put a thumbs down if you didn't. If it'll help you, leave a comment. If it didn't help you and you have more questions, leave a comment. If you want some live tech support, just go to my Twitch TV/Daemien Hellgamer. Follow me up, and as soon as I'm streaming, you'll be able to see me. Come to my channel, and I'll try to figure out with you what seems to be your problem, and I'll try to guide you through the steps of a dual stream PC setup. Thank you very much, guys, and I'll see you on my stream.